wanted my life so badly she forgot to ask what it cost. My house, my car, my family. She studied all three from the outside and decided she was ready. She was not ready. Here is what nobody tells you about leaving a life that looks perfect from the curb. The most dangerous thing you can do is let someone else want it more than you do.
Because they will take all the shiny parts, and they will find out what those parts were holding up. By the time Tara moved into my house,
I was already gone, sitting in my condo.
Uptown with lower ceilings, zero structural disasters, and more peace than I had felt in a decade.
She got the house, I got out. My name is Carla, 36 years old. Charlotte, North Carolina, Myers Park neighborhood, 10 years of my marriage there. I work in financial planning. Have for 11 years. I am the kind of woman who reads every document before signing it and remembers every number she has ever seen. That skill kept our household functioning.
It also told me exactly what to keep and what to let someone else inherit. Mason and I had been married for 10 years. From the outside, we looked exactly like the kind of couple other people envied. Big house in Myers Park, imported SUV, country club invitations, dinner parties, holiday cards with matching outfits. Mason loved all of it. He loved appearances the way some men love oxygen, the right watch, the right wine on the table when guests came over, the right golf weekends with the right people. What he did not love was anything expensive and unglamorous, structural repairs, document details, payment schedules, the invisible machinery that keeps a beautiful life from collapsing on itself. That was my department, and I had been managing it alone for years. The house was beautiful in photographs. In reality, the foundation had been shifting for 2 years. Hairline cracks in the tile,
Doors that stuck when it rained. One contractor gave us an estimate so large I actually laughed.
because screaming felt like too much effort. Mason said it was not urgent. I said it would become urgent when it became catastrophic. He ignored me. The SUV was its own quiet disaster. Leased first, refinanced later, then rolled into a ridiculous arrangement with a balloon payment large enough to make me sick when I finally read the full paperwork. Mason called it temporary flexibility. I called it future panic. He ignored that too. That was our marriage in one sentence. And then one evening in January, something shifted. Almost nothing at first. A name appearing too often in passing conversation. A woman from his gym.
Oh, wow.
Then from his networking group. Then somehow at the same restaurant where he had client drinks on a Thursday night, he said he would be home by 9. I noticed. I said nothing. Then one night he came home wearing a perfume I would never own. Too sweet, too loud. He kissed the air near my cheek and asked if I had already eaten. I said yes, and something in me went completely still. Not angry, still. The specific stillness of a woman who has just stopped pretending she does not know what she knows. A week later, I checked his phone. I found exactly what I expected. Messages, photos, declarations dressed up like romance. But what really stopped me was Tara's language. She was not just in love with Mason. She was studying me. She asked about my house, my car, my parties, my clothes. One message stayed in my head for days. I can already see myself in that house. That line changed everything, because suddenly this was not just betrayal, it was envy. She did not want Mason because he was extraordinary. She wanted what she believed came attached to him. The house, the car, the invitations, the image. She thought my life was a prize basket, and all she had to do was reach in and take it. So I decided to let her. I did not fight for Mason. That surprised him. Cheaters always seem offended when their wives refuse to perform heartbreak on schedule. He wanted tears, rage, something dramatic enough to flatter him.
Instead, I asked one question. Is she ready for all of it? He looked confused.
That should have warned him. The divorce started quietly. My lawyer raised both eyebrows when I explained what I was willing to give up.
You're sure? She asked. Yes, I said.
Mason wanted the house. He could have it. The SUV. He could have that too. The social version of victory. Arriving at family events in the passenger seat of the car she had studied in my photos. Pulling into the driveway she had already mentally redecorated. Fine.
I kept my retirement accounts, my cash reserves, my condo uptown that I had inherited before the marriage and rented quietly for years. Mason had always called it cute can, which was his word for anything practical that did not photograph well. I kept my peace.
He kept the set. The day he signed, he looked almost smug. Foolish men always confuse visible assets with winning. Tara moved in within weeks, posted photos from the kitchen, new chapter captions, white and beige primary bedroom. She would not find the mold problem behind the west wall until the following spring. Then she married him. Fast, loud, bright wedding. Not because love moves fast, because insecure people do. They need the public stamp before reality has time to speak. Mason's mother Evelyn smiled in every photo. That was perhaps the funniest part, because Evelyn never liked Tara. Not really. She liked appearances too much to say it directly, but I had known that woman for 10 years. I could read contempt in the way she adjusted her jewelry. She tolerated Tara because Mason had already embarrassed the family, and there was no elegant way to undo it. Tara thought access was affection. She thought being invited meant being accepted. She thought a wedding photo could erase a reputation. Within 4 months, the house started talking. The upstairs bathroom door stopped closing properly. A long crack appeared near the baseboard in the dining room. The back patio shifted enough to make the outdoor furniture lean. Mason texted me one afternoon in October asking for the name of the contractor I had once called. I sent it. No message, just the number. 2 weeks later, I heard through a mutual friend that the foundation repair estimate came in at just over $100,000. I took myself to dinner that night, not to celebrate, more to honor the mathematics of consequences. Then came the SUV. The balloon payment hit 8 months after the divorce. Huge, ugly, impossible if you were already bleeding cash into structural repairs and performing a marriage that was cracking under the weight of all its glamorous surprises. They missed the deadline, then another. The SUV was repossessed before their first anniversary. That detail reached me through Mason's cousin at a charity lunch. She wore the expression people use when they desperately want to share information while pretending they are simply making conversation.
I'm sure you've heard, she said. I had not, but I let her tell me every detail.
The image of Tara standing in the driveway watching the tow truck was almost too neat, almost. But my favorite part was still the family, because that was the prize she really believed she had won. The holidays, the social circle, the last name, the approval. Instead, she got Evelyn's frost, Mason's resentment, relatives who were polite only because they were raised not to cause public scenes. Once the house problems became known and the car disappeared, the shine wore off completely. By the end of the first year, Evelyn had stopped calling her altogether. Mason's sister unfollowed her. 2 cousins skipped Thanksgiving because, according to one message I later saw through a friend, nobody wants to sit through another evening of Tara pretending any of this is working. That line explained my whole marriage too. Mason called once around that time, not to apologize.
You have to help me. I need those documents. The engineers are asking questions. You have to have them.
Said the older estimates might help. I let him finish. Then I said,
I'm sure Tara has redecorated enough to find everything by now.
A pause. You don't have to be like that, he said, as if my refusal to rescue him from the life he had chosen was some kind of emotional excess.
I don't have to be anything, I said, and I hung up. That was the last time we spoke.
A year after the divorce, I was in my condo uptown with lower ceilings, fewer rooms, no structural disasters, and more quiet than I had felt in a decade. I bought a practical sedan in cash, started sleeping through the night, hosted small dinners for people I actually liked, stopped performing wealth and started enjoying stability. That is the thing Tara never understood. My life did not look good because it was easy. It looked good because I was carrying all the invisible weight. She did not steal a kingdom. She volunteered to take over my burdens without reading the terms first. She wanted my house. She got the foundation. She wanted my car. She got the repossession. She wanted my family. She got Evelyn's silence. And within a year, everything she thought she had won was either broken, towed, or refusing to return her calls.
Me? I finally had the only part of that life that was ever worth keeping. Myself. Quiet is not weakness. Quiet is what preparation looks like before anyone else knows the game has started. Tell me in the comments if someone ever underestimated your silence. Send this to the woman they are underestimating right now. She is already planning.